He's kind of your same ilk, cut from the same cloth.
Well, it's quite true. He still get hot-headed. I never did. He did. That's one thing I didn't teach him.
Tony Stewart, expert microphone holder. Fortunately, Bruce Martin of Speed Sport has his own right there clipped to his vest. So, Bruce, Helio Castroneves, four-time Indy 500 champion. There might have only been 135,000 people inside the Speedway today, but when he took the checkered flag, it sounded like 500,000.
Definitely. It was one of those moments that you're going to remember for a long time. Now, when we're involved covering sports, we go through this, that, everything else. It's for moments like today is why we do that. It was a very emotional moment. I even got a little choked up watching the guy win the race. I'll be honest with you. In recent years, I thought, yeah, he's got speed to contend, but his window of opportunity is probably past when he didn't beat Sato in 17 or Ryan Hunter-Reay in 2014. But I got to tell you, this guy can still do it. What he did today was magical. And that's the one thing we're going to remember about Helio's career is just the man is a master of the moment.
About that career, I mean, you come in as a rookie in 2001, you win your very first race there with Team Penske, you win your second Indy 500 with Team Penske. Now Meyer Shank Racing might need to give him a few more races out there. He's proven that he still belongs.
Yeah, that was definitely a question we asked Jim Meyer and Michael Shank after the race, and they say it gets a little complicated because of
obvious
contract issues and sponsorship things and putting all that together, but I don't think they have a whole lot of choice but to try to run them. I mean, think about it. This is a double points paying race. They could end up getting a Leaders Circle program money out of that if they start running him as a full-time entry. It's really something they're going to need to seriously take a look at. And here's the other thing. It would be great for the series to market at every race for the rest of the season, hey, four-time Indy 500 champ Helio Castroneves is going to be in the field.
Bruce, they say the race track picks the winner at IMS, but you were just saying he just hasn't picked Scott Dixon for whatever reason.
No, and I'm about to get a text from Scott where he's going to tell me, do not pick me anymore because every year I pick him to win the race, it's like I jinx him. But I don't know what he has to do to win the race. I mean, he was playing his strategy perfectly today. The only thing that foiled it was he didn't plan on Stephen Wilson spinning out in pit lane. They were going to stretch their fuel mileage to where they were going to get a few extra laps over everybody. You keep doing that, and then all of a sudden it becomes a fuel mileage race. You got yourself in great position. Stephen Wilson spins out. These guys run out of fuel. They have to pit in a closed pit, which is a penalty. Put him a lap down. Amazingly, though, he got back on the lead lap and even led for 4 laps late in the race.
Last one for you, Bruce. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, this has been an old guard, young guard type of season, but Alex Palou, Pato Award, top 5 finishers. You think their time is coming, but just wasn't quite enough today.
Their time's coming, and in a lot of ways, it's hard to think of Helio Castroneves as an old guy because of his exuberance and his personality. But he really made old guys like me feel pretty good today.
Bruce Martin, check out all his work online, speedsport.com. Always appreciate his insight throughout the month of May. We'll be right back on Sports Overtime.